The former D.C. employee who shot and killed a 13-year-old took the stand in his own murder trial today. So last year, police said Jason Lewis shot at Karon Blake after the 42-year-old thought he was breaking into cars along Quincy Street in Northeast. The defense argues Lewis fired in self-defense, and today, Lewis himself was able to give his version of what happened the morning of January 7th. Our Rafael Sanchez-Cruz has been all over this story since the beginning. And Rafa, what is Lewis saying about what happened that day?
Well, Lorenzo, day 6 of this trial wrapped up in just the last 30 minutes, and for 2 hours, Jason Lewis answered questions about what happened the morning of January 7th when he shot and killed Karon Blake. And throughout those 2 hours, he insisted that he felt threatened and, quote, scared for his life. So let's refresh some of the details about this case. Court documents filed last year indicate that Lewis fired his gun after he believed people were breaking into cars outside of his home on Quincy Street Northeast. Now today, Lewis testified that he stepped out of his home because he heard someone tampering with his gate. Now Lewis says that he believes a person inside a car who was not Blake pointed a gun at him and shot at him, which prompted his response to fire back. But Lewis admitted today that he never told police that someone had fired at him. Why didn't he? He says he was in shock. Lewis also admitted today that in the video and audio presented to the jury, you cannot hear any gunshots before he fired his gun. Now, Lewis says that when Blake ran towards him for an unknown reason, that he fired twice in self-defense. The 13-year-old was unarmed, and after being shot, he is heard in the video that was played today to the jury saying, "I'm sorry" several times. "I'm a kid. I'm just 12 years old." Again, Karon was 13 years old during the time that he was shot and killed. Now, the audio that was played today, those last words that were heard from Karon Blake really hit the jury hard. Some emotional during the moments that audio was being played. The final closing arguments in this trial are expected tomorrow morning. We, of course, will stay on top of it, and we'll be here to bring you up to date on this case. I'm live outside D.C. Court. Rafael Sanchez-Cruz, WUSA 9.
Yeah, it certainly is tough to listen to all those details. This case is just heartbreaking all around. Rafa, thank you.